Some of the other talks about the security incident, guys, and it is really terrifying.
Notice my wire in my mouth, so I snatched it out like this. It was like a scary movie. It's blood just gushing.
Let's get into it. So someone recently did a video with Jalen Ray on Sip and Chat, and she spilled some tea on Mariah, but before we're getting into that, we gotta get into the security incident. So basically, as you guys know, she was in Africa, and she was hella drunk after a club event, and apparently she was sitting on a car, and one of the security came up to her and was aggressive towards her.
I'm just, outside, leaning against the car, waiting on the sprinter to come down this street. Security guard, I'm not gonna reveal him just yet. Walks up. I'm drunk, so what I remember is he walks up, he telling me to get off the car and don't throw up on the car or some shit like that. I don't know. And he just like you would think
Popping off.
a baddie. And everybody know my mouth is reckless, especially when I'm drunk. So I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, I'm talking my shit back. At this point, we like this. So Lex like, telling them like, get him out her face.
And apparently the security guard ended up going up to her in her face.
Oh, yes.
So it didn't look like he can control his emotions. Now, we do know, according to Ivory, she spat on the security, but she also said that she spat near the security. So no one actually knows if she spat on the security or not.
She spit by him or on him or something.
And someone did not mention it in this interview.
I don't remember that.
But she also added,
It's like, what is he in her face for? I'm looking around, telling everybody like, get him. Like, who is this nigga? Like, I never saw him ever. Get him away from me. I'm like this. Like, I don't want no issues. And next thing I know, shit, okay, Lex telling him like, move. I'm telling him like, get out my face. And he like, yeah, bitch, give me a reason. Give me a reason. Da 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 da. And I'm like, you hoe ass nigga, I'm just talking my shit. Next thing I know, everybody keeps saying I was pushed and I hit a wall. No, he punched me right here. He punched me right here. Remind you, I'm leaning on a car like this. I'm drunk as hell, so I'm really off balance already. So when he punched me, my body flipped, boom, and my face hit the cement. You know how somebody hit a phone and it flipped, and you watch the video and you see it flip? That's what happened in my head. Like, no. I'm like, the ground. I'm trying to talk, but I had braces, and my bracket broke, so my wire was poking my jaw. So Lex instantly, she crying and she in my face, but I'm just like drunk and out of it. I'm like, what the? And as I'm trying to talk, I noticed my wire in my mouth, so I snatched it out like this. It was like a scary movie, and I looked at it, it's blood just gushing, and I fainted again. Then I woke up in the hospital. Yeah.
Damn.
oh, anything about teeth and braces and breaking braces scares me.
I know, it is pretty scary.
After that, she ended up waking up in the hospital, and a lot of the doctors thought that she would need surgery.
Yeah, I woke up in the hospital. I heard doctors in Johannesburg telling me like, yeah, I'm hearing, it was just like a movie. I'm hearing them say she's gonna need plastic surgery, emergency. So as I'm coming back in, I'm looking at Lex, she's still over the bed crying over me. And I'm like, what? I'm trying to talk. My lips is swole. I'm like, plastic surgery. And the doctor had looked at me and was asking for my consent. And I'm like, wait, like, what's going on? Your phone. And I flipped the camera and I saw my face was busted from here to here. My braces, I felt like my teeth was about to come out my mouth.
And I had braces, so I could just imagine. I can't even imagine you pulling it out your mouth. That is crazy.
My adrenaline was rushing. I'm drunk too, and
when that's pumping, it is what it is.
Yeah, so it was like, so when I looked at my face, I had 2 black eyes. I had a big gash right here on my forehead. It's still healing.
Oh my God.
My lip was split from here to here. So that's what they was saying. They said they couldn't stitch it up, so they wanted like plastic surgery. And my lips was, y'all thought my lips was big after the fight with Ivory. Man, my shit was like I couldn't eat. I lost a lot of weight in Africa. I drunk through a straw for like 2 weeks straight. So it was crazy.
I know someone's gonna be in the comments saying, that's what you get for talking about Emmett Till. Well, she did actually speak about that, but before we get into that, let's talk about how she attacked Mariah Lynn. Why I keep calling her Melon Lynn or some bullshit, sorry. Anyway, it all started when someone went to the auditions to audition for Baddies, and Mariah Lynn and the others were judging her, and basically, apparently someone got into a fight with someone, and she had their wig.
I don't want to. Look at that place. Look at that shit. Ew.
And Marilyn promised someone that if she was to give the wig back to her, that she will give her a ticket. Well, Mariah Lynn tricked her because she didn't give her a ticket.
Mariah, like, listen, if you give me her wig back, because it went on for like 10 to 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm not giving no bitch her shit. I don't care what y'all talking about, bitch. And y'all ain't give me a ticket. I mean, I don't even want the wig, but I'm still gonna get this bitch. And like, listen, if you give her the wig back, I'm gonna give you a ticket. I'm like, okay, cool. I heard them say cameras roll. And you see me handing a wig back. And the bitch like, you're not getting a ticket, babe. Bye, babe. I'm like,
oh, so she switched up.
I'm like, oh, bitch, I got you. And I noticed security will only get you when you acting all crazy and wild. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down or whatever. I'm telling security, like, they told me to wait outside the door because they literally was letting people go from the audition room straight out the door, like out the building. So I'm like, no, they told me to wait here, da-da-da. My purse and my shoes is in there. They're like, okay. So I hear her coming. And, you know, I seen what she had on, and I wear contacts and glasses. I wore glasses because I didn't have my contacts, and they were in my purse, so I'm blind as fuck, everything blurry. But I remember her blonde hair. As soon as she walked out that door, I just, bitch, come here. Well, who not
like, what's up with it?
Like, you could have just...
Later on in the interview, she ends up talking about the Emmett Till comment that she made towards Ivory.
Saying, or just to be like, oh, I said this because I'm a grown-ass woman. I take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. So for one, I don't know you. For two, bitch, I'm trying to hurt you as much as you're trying to hurt me. For three, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking at the moment what I'm saying is going to have this big impact because all I'm focused on is my target. So in the heat of the moment, I was just, I mean, like, I'm learning to be like, you feel me? It's things you say, but then don't let a bitch take you there to say some fucked up shit that even if it was directed towards one person, so many people was affected by that. You know, even me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I and it's my second time around too. So now I understand these bitches ain't worth it. They will get you there. Remind me of jail. In jail, you got to defend yourself by any means necessary. You with strangers for 40 to 45 days. You know, I'm still to this day truly sorry for my comment because it was insensitive as you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's a learning moment. I'm glad it happened now in the beginning of my career versus later. Because now, I mean, people can cut me some slack because, okay, she did just get on TV. You know, it ain't nothing that somebody probably wouldn't have said off camera, but she need to be, you know, aware. Now I notice how big I am, how big my words are. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a learning moment. And I'm just glad it happened at the beginning because it was like, shit, I wasn't trying to like
attack Emmett Till.
I wasn't. It was nothing towards Emmett Till.